So here I am. I ordered Color Street. My friend Heather Beckman had a party. I got some. Look, cute paisleys. I was so excited. I've had them for like a week. I was like, I'm going to take these cute paisleys down. I'm going to let the girls swim in the pool for an hour. And I'm going to put this on my nails. And leaving the hotel room, I caught the door with the pinky. Can you see? Can you see what happened? That, my friends, that is painful. And so now I have at least one nail that has to start back over because I have managed to, look at that. I'm so mad, y'all. Like, I literally have been working on these nails the whole time. See, everything else, but that one, I didn't want to go to a salon. And now I'm annoyed because I can't just put, I brought down overlays. It's like, I'll just put an overlay on and then not have to actually color my nail. And now I can't do that because there's no blue underneath. So I'm going to have to wait. Excuse me. Just took my gum out so I could talk to you without smacking. I do like, for those of you who have bought Color Street before, I really like how the package opens now. Like, it used to be an envelope and now it opens like this, and so you've got all of your things individually packaged, and I really like that. I don't need I also really like how they have little designs on them. So my Color Street is a mermaid right now. I don't know if it's for the holiday, like, I say holiday season is what I should say. Like, is it a mermaid because it's summertime or something like that? But I'm going to put overlays on all of them, and then I'm going to wait on the pinky finger until I can get upstairs and maybe paint it an accent color. I don't know. I am seriously so annoyed with myself that I managed to today, of all days, when getting ready to go downstairs and do my nails. I had a professional manicure done a couple of weeks ago. No, ma'am, get in the water. Get away from me, you're wet. Why? Why do they beg to come to the pool, and then when we get to the pool, they want to come and get near me? Also, she's in trouble because she took the water gun and then she accidentally full-on squirted me in the face while I was holding my phone. But it was an accident. The first and second time she did it. Y'all. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get this thing open because I don't own scissors. You know what weird things you realize you don't own when you live in a hotel and there's a house fire? Like scissors. I don't own scissors. How do I open this? Y'all. How do I open this? Like, I don't really want to, I don't think my teeth are going to do it. Oh, there it goes. It's also really weird to use your teeth to open plastic. I'm going to pause for a second and file this nail before I hurt myself. Let's see. The reason I thought about doing my nails is because I spent this morning at PetSmart getting kitty caps for the babies, because the babies are getting their nails did again. I am in love with kitty caps. Growing up, we declawed our cats because that's what people did. You declawed your cat. And I mean, I had no idea. I honestly thought it was removing, a nail and that it was fine. So when I learned as an older person that it was actually removing the entire toe joint, we no longer do that. We are not people who declaw our cats. Now, because of that, it means that we put kitty caps on them, which are like little plastic tips. Plastic's not a great word. They're like soft gel almost and you put them and you glue them on the nail, and then when the kitties run around, it's really cool. And they can't hurt you or anything else, which has been a big deal for me because we're living in a hotel and I don't want them scratching up furniture and things like that don't belong to me, which makes sense. So yeah, that was my plan, was to, we're using this is, let's see if you can see. I don't know how to make my camera focus better up close. I feel like that should do it, but it doesn't really. This is the How's It Growing overlay. This is the How's It Growing overlay. So yeah, we also went to Target so I could get a mouse, because I did not have a mouse. And also we had a little bit of a discussion with Grace Olivia. So many of you know she lost Raindrop, her guinea pig, who she loved very much. Raindrop was a science pig. Raindrop came from Emory University and was very important in their research there. And so she very much wanted another science pig. But Dave and I both have a lot of allergies, especially to rodents. And Raindrop was an especially difficult rodent to live with. I don't really know why. Yep. Kenzie Beth, Comfort Martin, get over here now. Come here. Come here. Eyeballs. You walk over there again, you go upstairs. Nope. Over here.
What's on your nails?
I am putting nail things on. They're flowers. I don't know that you'll be able to actually see them, but they're flowers. Go play. So Dave, oh yeah. I can't explain why right now, Sparkles, but I will in a few minutes. So Dave offhandedly said, what if instead of a guinea pig, we do a fancy rat? Well, my child is in love with the idea and is all ready to get herself a fancy rat. So I'm not even sure how. I mean, I know how we go about it, but I don't know with the slowdown in scientific work if there will be any fancy rats to be had at Emory anytime soon. But she is here for it. She is here for the fancy rats, which I think is hilarious. What? On that end? Yeah, you have some gum after. You can go in that corner or that corner. So yes, we may end up being the home of fancy rats. Oh, that did something weird. That like lifted part of, again, y'all can't see. It like lifted a part of the clear cover up. Oh, that's super weird. Here we go. We are moving and shaking, friends. Moving and shaking. I found the yellow binders that I needed for the kitchen. There is not going to be room in this house for me to have a desk. I mean, I could put one in my room, but that's also where Dave's desk is going to be, and I need to be able to work there during the day, and Dave needs to be left alone during the day. So if my desk is near his desk, then the children would try to congregate, and that's just not gonna work for him or I. So since I won't have a desk, we're trying to figure out how to make all the extra cabinets and counter space in the kitchen give me some sort of, what should I call it? Command center of sorts in the kitchen. So I can do things, I won't necessarily sit down. Like there'll be a bar stool and I can always use the kitchen table, but a place to keep my calendar and the family notebook and things such as that where everyone can get to them quickly and I can see them regularly. Not sure this overlay is doing anything that you can tell. Y'all. I'm having a day. And because of that, I wanted to make sure that it was appropriately matching. And since my kitchen is going to be blue and yellow, I found blue and yellow notebooks. So all my binders will match. I'm very excited about that. Also, I found rugs. All my rugs are ordered. I have a last night. Oh, I haven't said that yet. Everything came through last night, and we actually ended up paying the deposit and first month's rent. So we are officially, like they said, we were all set. So I wasn't worried about it, but we are officially all set, all done. The house is ours. We move in Monday. So that's super positive. In addition to that, we got the rugs. I got the bedroom rug for our bedroom. I got the hall rug for upstairs, the hall rug for downstairs, the rug for the girls' bedroom, the rug that's going under the dining room table. I have not gotten a kitchen rug yet. And I have not gotten a rug for the guest bathroom yet, or the laundry room, or the living room. But I'm not sure. Oh, I also got Carter's bedroom rug. I haven't gotten anything else for Carter's bedroom, but I got Carter's bedroom's rug. Beth Blakely, if you see this, Carter wants a red and black and pink bedroom, and I need to figure that out because I actually got him a buffalo plaid rug. So I need to get with you and find some plaid things. Shauna, I am not sure when my address is going to work. Like, it's still not in GPS. You can't GPS to my address. And they're boxes. Like, the neighborhood has one set of boxes, and so I have to figure out how we get ours assigned to us. I know it's done through the post office. I'm not exactly sure. It is 243 Lake Vista Drive, and it's officially in Loganville. So it is 30052 is the zip code. And as I said, I'm very excited about it. The mailboxes are in, so it's not that the mailboxes don't exist yet. They are definitely there. We just I think we have to go to the post office for them to give us a key. So I'm trying to figure out how to go about that to make sure that everything gets done correctly. Okay. I have to say that while I'm a little frustrated because I don't feel like these did a lot, like I don't feel like you can really see them on my nails, they are also so easy to do. It's ridiculous how easy they are. I love Color Street. I like Jamberries too, but these are outstandingly simple to just throw on, sitting at the pool, talking to you, watching my children to make sure they don't drown. You know, there's like lots of other stuff going on. I didn't have to focus, and this makes me very excited. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do because since we're not on GPS, I had to tell the people at delivering the furniture and stuff hey, you're going to have to call and ask. Do not follow what the GPS says, because that's going to take you to Grayson. And we don't live in Grayson. Because there is something. It's Lake Valley. I think there's a Lake Valley Drive in Grayson near Vines. And I'm like, we don't live on Lake Valley. We live on Lake Vista in Loganville, not Lake Valley in Grayson. And it constantly tries to send you there. Well, worse, there's no 243. So the GPS sends you all the way out there, and then it's like, the space in between two houses. I'm like, this is not working, people. So you can't just GPS your way. But if you are on 81, it's a brand new giant neighborhood. It's called Stone Creek, and so it's very obvious when you see it. You just can't get there immediately. This is not something you're supposed to do, but I always try it because I don't use enough of Color Street. I used to have a little tiny iron that I could use to close it, and I don't have that now. So, I didn't think about that. That is different. I used to be able to stick it upside down back in the envelope, and it kept it sealed. And I cannot do that now because it's this cool little thing that opens. I will have to figure that out. I will have to figure this out. Get me figuring. Get me trying to use my Smarticle particles. I have a big meeting at 4. So I decided I'd let the girls swim until then. So many things are being... We got 45 minutes before I need to log in to be early for my meeting. We've got lots of things arriving at the house. It's at my mom's house. That's what it was. Thank you, Sparkles. I had a mini hair straightener, and I would just iron it shut. However, I lost all my straighteners and things in the fire. I did go ahead and order. There's a really cool, it's like a hairbrush that takes care of flyaways and stuff. Like, it's supposed to straighten, but for me, it takes care of flyaways and things. I did go ahead and order myself one of those, the Revlon XL brush or something like that, straightening brush. Oh, I don't want to rotate my phone. Stop it. So I went ahead and ordered one of those. That's arrived. My stuff is going to my mom's house that needs to be cleaned. So she's getting things like all the sheets are... Oh, something else just got delivered from... Sorry about that. All of Coleman's sheets just got delivered from Target to my mother's house. Target just sent me a notification. She is taking all of that so it can be completely washed before it comes back to the new house. So we will not have beds. Well, that's not true. Grace Olivia will have her bed. Kenzie Beth will have her bed. That room will already have almost all the furniture that's going in that room. So when she gets that, Monday, we'll be able to put their beds together, their mattresses on, and all their sheets on. Coleman, Carter, and Dave and I will have mattresses, but not bed frames yet. So we will be able to use those for... You should, yes. We plan on picking it up from Miss Trisha. Huh? Yes, we plan on getting it from Miss Trisha on Sunday or Monday morning. So we will get... I wanted to have the sheets clean, though. Like, some things I don't mind putting on without washing first. Like, to be honest, if I open up a pack of Hanes socks, I'm putting them on my feet. I'm not running through the washing machine first. Sorry if that destroys anyone. But I don't like that with sheets. I want my sheets washed before I sleep on them. So she's got all the sheets, and they'll be clean. And then I think I said last night, Arlene and I online looked at pantry stuff, and all of it has been delivered to her, my mom, and she's washing it for me. So as soon, I need to do that. That's what I've been putting off. I need to do that tonight, is make a grocery list, make a meal plan for the first 2 weeks, make a grocery list, and then go ahead and place a Kroger click list order. Do I need boxes? I don't think so, Rosemary, because Pogo, which is the company that packed out the house, they pack things in special boxes to take them back to do the ozone cleanings and stuff like that, and then they repack them and bring them back to us. I have no idea how the textile's coming, but there's nothing really in our house left. There's only the few things in the garage, and the stuff in the garage, the big things were already in boxes. I say big things, I shouldn't say that. The important things, books. The books. Oh my gosh, Terry Lynn, I am making Italian chicken on Monday. I am making a pot roast on Tuesday, and I have learned while in quarantine how to make my own like pasta noodles and shape them and stuff. And so I will be making pasta on Wednesday. So I am very excited about at least the first 3 days. And then there'll be leftovers. And I'm having sandwiches. Y'all, I'm going to go to the deli on Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm going to buy deli meat. Like, I'm going to say, please cut me a pound of turkey, and please cut me a pound of cheese, and then I'm going to buy bread, and then I'm going to make sandwiches at a table. I am so excited. Oh, I mean, I like to cook, but I've never been like, whoa, gotta cook. But the other thing is, I have 0 pots and pans. I had taken it myself down to, I had 2 Lodge cast iron with the enamel finished pots that I had bought one for myself, and my dad had given me one for my birthday or Christmas. And so it's birthday, because it was at the Burritos that used to be there in Kroger parking lot that we loved. So I had those 2, and that's what I cooked in. Like, I cooked on the stove, I cooked in the oven, everything was cooked in those pans, in those pots. And so both of those pots had leftovers in them and were in the fridge. So they were wrapped in plastic and thrown, like the whole fridge was wrapped in plastic and thrown away because the whole thing was a biohazard. So I have my crock pot has already arrived. I ordered a new crock pot. It's already arrived. And I got one that was the big one plus a little side one for sauces and stuff. So I can make cheese dip, because both Kinsey Beth and Coleman.
It's going to be bigger than this?
Yes. It's not going to be built till next spring, though. It's not going to be ready this summer. She means the pool at the house complex. Stone Creek, our neighborhood, will have a pool. It's not going to be ready till next summer. Next spring. It'll open next spring. I was telling the people. I'm live.
Oh, hi, people.
I was telling the nice people about it.
Hi, people.
So neither of those made it. And I had one pot with a lid that was my grandparents'. It was one of those, I don't even know how to describe it, other than it was a pot from the 50s. And I loved it. It was like thick metal. And the whole thing was thick metal. It wasn't like there was an extra bottom piece of metal. So the conduction was really good. And it had a nice lid. So I had that, and I think that was not in a fridge. I don't know, though, because Pogo packed everything up and took it with them. So I'm hoping I get one pot. Yes, Terry Lynn, that was our number one. We wanted a 5-bedroom. But they've only built one 5-bedroom, and it's gone. We are 99% sure that the leasing agent actually, like, it was an employee of the company that got it. And to be honest with you, as disappointed as I was to not get it, that's a great perk. And if I worked for the company, I would want that. I would want my kids to be able to have their own bedroom and me not have to pay out, the nose for it. So I'm not upset that we didn't get it. They are not starting to build the second 5-bedroom in the neighborhood until September. So I imagine that one will be September to December. Then January, February, they will start to build the third 5-bedroom. And as soon as they start to build that one, we haven't decided if we're going to put in to move to that 5-bedroom at the end of this year lease. So we'll sign a year lease and potentially move from one home in the neighborhood to a 5-bedroom in the neighborhood. A lot of that also depends on if Carter is still with us in the house. Because if we lose one of the kids, another one of the kids, because theoretically Megan, Brenton, Olivia, and Cordelia already don't live in the house. If Carter moves someplace, whether it be to college or into the military or into his own place, this will give us, then we might fall in love with the 4-bedroom, because the location of the 4-bedroom is our absolute favorite location. Even the ones that are in the back of the neighborhood on cul-de-sacs that back up to woods. This is why Stacy Chastain is not on here, but she and I, we investigate things thoroughly. So I went with my dad, and I had talked, and I went to, there's something on my screen, sorry. I went to the Walton County land site, the one where basically it tells you when you pay your homeowner property taxes and things like that. So Stone Creek has 128 plots of land. They are individual plots, which means that at some point Stone Creek could always sell off the individual plots. Of the 128, they're going to use probably 4 of them. I looked at where they were. I think 4 of them are going to end up being for the main center, where the fitness center and the conference rooms and the leasing agent and the pool house and all of that's going to be, plus the pool and the playground and the fire pit. There's not a tennis court, but frankly, I'll take a fire pit and a playground over a tennis court all day long. Then at the back, where the cul-de-sacs are, where initially we were like, oh, that'd be so great to have a house that backed up to woods. One of the streets is not a cul-de-sac. It dead ends. And it doesn't just dead end. It looks like the road's supposed to keep going. Behind there is a 4-acre plot of land. Here's the interesting thing. That 4-acre plot of land was actually part of another piece of land owned by a family. The family owned the land. One piece had their home on it. Then in August of last year, they actually split the land into 2 parcels. We think, we being my dad and I, that back parcel that has 0 road access, but it touches the street that is not a cul-de-sac, that Stone Creek is in the process of buying that. And so it will actually give us they'll add 1 more street back in the back. When they do that, all the homes right now that are on cul-de-sacs will end up, cul-de-sacs backing into woods will end up backing into neighbors' backyards. I would live with that, but that's not my ideal. The home that we're in, the 4-bedroom, there is 1 strip of land, for lack of a better word, in the middle that has drainage growth on it. It's not trees necessarily. There's some trees there, but it's not just trees and wooded. It's actually that, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Like thick, ivy type growth. You couldn't walk through it. I've been trying to figure out how I can get to the tree that's right behind our house, and get 1 bird house up there. I think my dad and I are gonna work on that, because I think I probably have 1 shot to get up there, get a bird house, get it on the tree, and then not touch it again, and be able to see it from my back porch and my window. So that's not going to go anywhere. I'm pretty sure that that's part of the, by law, you have to have so much of this and leave so much of this and stuff like that. And that's what that strip is. It's got to be, because the house on the other side already has a fence too. They can't put anything in between it. So the location we're at is where I will get to always have trees and a privacy in my backyard. So yeah, we may get into this house and then realize that we love this one, that this was the right house, that a 4-bedroom is great.
Did you like it? No. She went all the way under.
That's great. Stay on this side, please. Do not splash people. Stay on this side. You have 10 more minutes. No, I have to go in for my meeting.
Okay, you have your meeting out here.
Because I'm not bringing my computer out to the pool. No, ma'am. This is an important work meeting. I have to have it inside. You have 10 minutes to play.
10 minutes?
Yes, you will have been out here an hour.
I'm jumping in from the Wednesday.
Oh, sorry. I just got an ESPN notification about the Raiders, and I don't care about the Las Vegas Raiders. But speaking of football, did y'all see the gorgeous rings that LSU handed out yesterday? They are beautiful. I have read multiple articles about them, but my favorite is how the guy at LSU that actually like helped design them, that worked with Balfour or Johnston's. I want to say Balfour, but I could be wrong. To design them, they are absolutely gorgeous, and I love them. And LSU got 3 rings. They got the SEC championship ring, they got the college football championship ring, and then LSU provided them with a football championship ring because CFB always provides the team with a ring. But the college, in addition, can provide them with a ring. And the LSU ring is actually a shape that they've never had before. It is really, really super cool. As someone who enjoys, well, winning, but like looking at Super Bowl rings and stuff like that, I was very much intrigued by the 3 rings and what they engraved on the inside, and how they basically let Coach Orgeron, like they really talked to him and got a lot of feedback from him, like what did he want the rings to look like. And then they took a committee of 4 players and brought them in and said, hey, what's most important to you? What do you want on the rings? And of course the rings have their like individual player names, but the unifying symbols. And it was really cool to listen to them talk about how they wanted each ring to look different, but they wanted them to tell a story when you put all 3 of them together. And I just thought that was really cool to take something that people are going to look at and have and all of that kind of stuff, and really put that much detail in it. And how what's funny is they start preparing these like months before, because you always want to be prepared just in case you win, and how cool it is to see your designs. Okay, I'm about to tell y'all why I had to say Kenzie Best's name, because I'm extremely upset. We are at the pool completely, like there is one other person at the pool. She is a grown woman. She was sunbathing. Awesome, cool, whatever. I'm gonna keep my kids away from you. Then she gets in the pool with a book. Where does she go? She sits on the steps in the shallow end to read a book. Where am I supposed to put my kid who can't swim? Like, what do you want? Oh, here. Like, that's why I fussed at Kenzie Beth, because she was trying to get in the pool on the stairs, but she can't. I'm gonna flip you around so you can see. See right there? That's what my child wanted. She was, get out of the pool with the towel. I can't help what just happened there. But like all my child wanted to do was get in the pool. Don't do it again. And then she sits there. She takes up the entire stairs to read a book, not like a paper book, in the pool with 2 little girls. And so I had to have my 5-year-old in a puddle jumper in the deep end.
She did that, but my hair pulled it.
We're done. Don't touch each other or we're getting out immediately. So yeah, I was a little annoyed because I'm sorry. And then she also left her trash. I'm about to go clean up her trash because trashy people. Like, why on earth throw your trash down? But seriously, I get it. Sit on the edge. Sit with your feet in the water on the deep end. Relax, but, whatever. But you're going to take up the entire staircase when there is obviously a kid in the pool, a little kid wearing puddle jumpers. When you get out, we're going inside. So swim the rest of your swimming. Swim the rest of your swimming. Come get these. drizzles. And the red one's right there. So yeah, I was pretty perturbed, but also my kid was just trying to get in the water. But the woman was giving her nasty looks because she was about to get, splashed. Well, sweetheart, you're getting splashed because you're sitting on the stairs to the shallow end of a pool where there's children. My kids, I don't even have Coleman down here, so it's not like I had a kid doing straight up cannonballs next to you. My kid's just trying to get in the water. That's my feelings. I got all up in my feelings. And then I had to fuss at Kinsey Beth because I needed her to not get in the water on that side. I've got a kid. She doesn't want to jump in the deep end. She doesn't know how to swim. That's why she's wearing a puddle jumper. Yeah. I don't understand some people or why they feel like they have to be all up in my feels. What else have we done? Yeah, that's how I felt, Sabrina. I was like, I'm sorry. It's a pool. You should be lucky that I'm watching my kids enough to tell them not to, jump in the pool near you. Because Grace Olivia wants to jump in the pool. And I was like, you have to do it on the deep end. The red one's over here by the stairs, honey. She can't even get it. She can't force herself to get it. It's over here. You can get it with your toes on the stairs.
No, I can't.
I'm talking to Grace Olivia. Ooh, these children are about to go upstairs and take a shower. And then Grace Olivia's got to get ready for cheer because she's at cheer from 5 to 9. Y'all, I can't with people. But yes, if you're still here, Terry Lynn, I'm excited about shopping. I'm excited about getting my pantry set up. I'm excited about getting my new Keurig set up so I can have coffee. Dave and I were trying to figure out where the coffee bar is going to go. That one's going to be hard. I don't know off the top of my head.
I got it, but I also put at the bar.
I am very sorry. What do you have in your hand?
It's a lime ball. I don't have anything.
Throw it in the trash, please. Because that was used for alcohol purposes, and I don't want your little beady hands on it. Throw it in the trash. Sometimes I think my kids are Muppets. Oh, speaking of Muppets and kids things. Okay. There is a show. I struggle with it because Coleman loves, his favorite television show is the new show Miraculous. I say new. It's a French show, so if you're from France, you've seen it. But it's newer on Disney. New enough that Disney doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff out yet for Miraculous. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. After Miraculous, always comes on this show, Big City Greens. Cannot stand it. Obnoxious. The show makes me sick. I despise it. There's a character on that show. Her name is Tilly. And I feel that child in my soul. There was every word out of her mouth is perfection. She's like, Mom, you look like this but blah, blah, blah. Now I'm not gonna say it. She's like, Mom, you look like this baboon. And her mom's like, oh, because of my hair? No. Or, sugar doesn't affect me. I was very wrong. I mean, she's hilarious. I feel Tilly. So when my children watch it, I focus on the one good because the rest of the show I cannot stand. But I love Miraculous. I really do. And I love Tots and Bluey that come on before it. So, okay, family and friends, I'm about to make these two get out of the pool. Where'd they go? There they are. She's not using her walking feet. We'll discuss that later. Hey, it's time to get out.
Mom.
2 more jumps in.
Oh, yeah.
We're going upstairs, and I am going to have my meeting. It'll be very exciting. So I love you guys. I'm letting you go. My nails, you can't even tell I did anything, which is super annoying to me. Maybe if I flip it around, you can see. You can kind of see the flowers there.
5 more minutes,
No.
please.
Can you see? Like a little bit. And then this side, a little bit.
Because I don't want to wait.
And then, brr, brr. That hurt a lot. That was painful. It's okay. We're going to get upstairs and fix something. Okay. I have no idea what I'm going to feed my children tonight for dinner because we live in a hotel. And that's super frustrating. But it'll be fun. Thank you. Love you guys. Talk to everybody later. Bye.